Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, going to go over the trades that we took on Wednesday as well as the plan going into tomorrow, which is Friday, last day of the week. So we're going to go back and go over the trades from Wednesday first. If we go to the 0-day charts here, 5-minute time frame, obviously there was nothing on the call side that you could have taken here. If we go to the put side real quick, and I just messed up my charts, but if we go to the put side real quick here, the 588 puts, this is what we looked like. So right back in this area here, we opened at 9:30. Right at 9:30, we were still under this 10 SMA, which I was just waiting for a reclaim. So once we reclaimed it, I got in, and then this 10 SMA right here was still sloped down. So I got out of this 10 SMA reclaim at the time where the 10 SMA pointed down. So I got in on the reclaim initially, and then literally a couple like seconds later, the 10 pointed back down because this got like a wick, and I got out of that. And then we hit the 50 here, reclaimed again, and I tried another short here. This one like 40 points at an NQ before it came back, stopped me at even. I was looking for more than 40 points just because the volatility was pretty high, and the swings were greater than those like 10 to 15 point candles. The candles were like 30 40 points a piece. So I was looking for more continuation and new lows. That just didn't happen, so I got stopped out on even on that. And then this chart right here broke the 50. Obviously the market was neutral at the time, so these 50 dips you're not buying. That's just the rules with the system. There are times where I'd buy it, but it's just higher risk when you buy the 50 in a neutral market. It's just not the best thing to do. It's always better to wait for the reclaim of the 10. And then we went negative right here. The 10 went below the 50. This 50 is still trending up this whole time, so there was no really entry on the negative cross up until this point right here where it like flattened out, which happened, I'm pretty sure, on the 11:30 candle. But I mean, at this point I would just wait for a cross to happen to take another trade, because if you flip the premium here and go to the call side, we were already approaching that 50 SMA on the call side. So I mean, it really wasn't worth the risk of taking that negative cross for that trade. But if we go back to the put chart, I ended up taking another trade right here. I don't know why this keeps my mouse is all messed up here, but I took this cross right here. The 10 went above the 50 on puts, and I entered right at this pullback right here, like to the 10 SMA. So I got in on this like wick here, and then right as this candle opened, this 50 ended up sloping down, so I immediately got out. It was like 10 point loss on NQ, so very, very tight risk on that trade, and it was just very, very small loss. So I mean, that was pretty much a break-even trade at that point. Wasn't down much at all, just because I saw the 50 slope down and I didn't like it, so I hopped out immediately. And good thing I did, because that ended up just destroying through the 50 and went negative there. At this point we're still in a neutral market, so it's like I called it a day at that. I mean, there's really no point to stick around. We're neutral. I took enough trades than I should have, but we still came out the day pretty much break even, because I mean, break even trade back in here, break or 10 point loss there, and yeah, I mean, that was that. That's what we did on Wednesday. So going into tomorrow, it'll be interesting to see how we open up, because we have NFP in the morning, news before open at 8:30. So right now the market is still technically neutral, because this 10, yes, it went above the 50 here, but this 50 SMA is still sloped down. So as you guys know, it's more than just the 10 crossing the 50. The 50 SMA plays an important role in knowing whether to take the trade or not. You have to wait for it to flatten out or curl up for it to be a valid cross. That goes with a 0-day cross or 30-minute cross. So that's something you got to know, because if you just play this cross right here, like, you're going to get wrecked on trades that the 50 still sloped down. So you just got to wait for that 50 to flatten or curl up for this to be considered a bearish market, because this is a 30-minute time frame. It tells us the current trend. Right now we're still neutral. And then if you look at the higher time frames, Wednesday we were at these bigger resistance areas. Like the 2-hour here was like curled down, and the 4-hour as well we're at. In the daily time frame, we also, I'm pretty sure there was a 50 SMA on the daily. I just don't know why it's not showing on this chart, but we're sitting at a pretty big spot in the market, because if this somehow gets back above the 10, this could lead to a big downside move. Obviously the market will be bearish at that point. So tomorrow it's a very simple plan. You look for the market to flip bearish. If we do, focus is on the short side, so that means you'll be looking for a 0 DT cross on puts, 50 SMA dip on puts. If the market remains neutral, then Look for a cross on either side. Most likely, if we do remain neutral and this cross is negative, we're going to be looking for a call cross. So those are the scenarios that could happen tomorrow. Just got to see which one the market gives, and yeah, hopefully we have a good day tomorrow, last day of the week. Hopefully we catch something good. So if you guys want to learn, watch all the videos on the YouTube. If you guys want the trades and more like in-depth analysis throughout the day, join the Discord down below. But yeah, that's all I got. I'm out. Peace.